All right, everyone. We are going to go over some classroom expectations. If you were unable to join our live session today, this is just kind of what we talked about and going over what to expect when we see you in person next week. We're so excited and we're ready to go. So, whether we're in person, hybrid, or distance learning, I know there's three plans we kind of have to follow. This is going to be kind of what's expected out of you to come to government when I see you. So, first things first, there are tardies. Okay, you guys always ask about tardies. Hopefully this year you're just not tardy. And the reason being is there's not much you can do in between each hour. As soon as the bell rings, you're supposed to head directly to your next class. Because of the COVID rules, there's not much lingering that can be on. So I don't even really want to talk about too much tardies until it's an issue with you personally. I just expect you to be here on time. You guys also have an extended passing time. If you look at the schedule, it's a few minutes longer than it used to be. And that's solely so we can kind of stagger kids through the hallway. We're not jammed packed anymore. There's only half of you here anyways. So it should be okay. So tardies, I just didn't want to spend a ton of time on because I'm just hoping they're not an issue. Seating. This is going to be in the video that all of you are going to be watching in first hour on Monday. If you're watching this later in the week, hopefully you've already seen this. With seating and how to enter the classroom, you're going to notice that each classroom is set up to be socially distant and all your desks are 6 feet apart. That being said, when you get to class, you have to go to the back desk, and that is your desk for that hour. So as you come into the room, you are going to go sit down in the farthest desk. So in my room, it'd be the desk closest to the window. And that is going to be your desk for the hour, like I said. We can't have you sitting in the very first desk in the front of the room because then every kid would pass you as they come in. So it's to limit transmission and to limit people moving around the room, that type of thing. So as soon as you get here, just fill in the farthest away desk, and that's kind of how we're going to fill up the room. So the last desk that will be filled is the desk closest to the door. Bathrooms. Because of COVID, we still can't do bathrooms the first 10 minutes or the last 10 minutes of the hour, and I can only have one person out at a time. So let's say we're just working, I'm done talking to you guys, and you really have to go, it's an emergency, then I can send you. But again, we have to be kind of strict with that, and I'll be totally honest, bathroom stuff could change even by the time we get back here, but that is what we're being told right now. When we are in hybrid, distance learning, or in person, communication is going to be key. And I know that sounds silly, and that silly is something to go over with you, but you guys have to communicate with me. I am here to see you succeed, but I can't help you succeed if we're never talking or communicating through any form of communication. So I put up a few things here. If you have a question, send me an email or Schoology email. I get Schoology directly to my phone as I do email, and I try to respond as soon as I can. I do have two little ones at home. So if it's 9 o'clock and you're like, why isn't Ms. Grivna writing me back? It's probably because I'm already sleeping because I have to get up so early. If you miss a class, send me a message or a Schoology message if you can't find what you need to do. I'm trying to make sure my Schoology course is laid out as clear as possible with each day labeled. So always check there first, but if you miss and you're still confused, let me know. If you're confused about something, let me know. Don't just sit in the dark and wait for someone to reach out to you. It is so important to let me know these things. If you are upset or need clarification, let me know again, okay? And I always say, take a few deep breaths to make sure you're ready and calm to talk to me about it. Which kind of leads me into our next piece. How should you email me? I know these are so silly of things to bring up to you, but it is an important thing to talk about. How do you email a teacher? That subject line. Say what the email is about. Are you missing a grade? Do you have a homework question? Did you miss class? Then start with a greeting. Don't just be like, hey, lady, you missed my grade. No, say, hi, Miss Grivna, or how's your day going? Something simple as that. Then get to the point and add details. What's missing, what grade it is, what hour do I have you, especially if we're in distance learning. I don't get to know you guys as well as I do when you're in the classroom, so it's so important to put what hour I have you. Then a closing, like thank you, or let me know what questions you have, anything like that, and sign your name. Even though your email has your name on it, I still need your name attached to that email. I know that sounds silly. I know you guys are probably rolling your eyes right now because you're 18 and you can't believe I'm going over this with you, but it is important. Chromebooks. You are going to need a device every day, and we cannot share those devices. So you cannot sit by an outlet just to charge your device. You have to sit in the desk that you choose every day. We can't share chargers if your Chromebook dies. So you have to get in the habit of charging your Chromebook, charging your phone always the night before so you come here fully ready to go. We can't be sharing of that stuff anymore. As for grading, it's going to be 80% summative, 20% formative, and I went over that in our syllabus. Masks have to be worn all times. If I am lecturing, I will always have a shield on, or if I'm close to you guys, I will always have a shield and a mask on as well, just so you're not too thrown off by that. And as attendance kind of keeps changing every day as well. But right now, when we come back in hybrid, I take attendance on the days I see you. And you can get attendance by all sorts of ways, by logging into live sessions, checking in with me during office hours, submitting your assignment, coming to class. These are all ways that you can get attendance for that week. So this is kind of what I have laid out for you right now about class expectations and what to expect when you come back. We'll also be talking a few more things, but soon we're going to hit the ground running with government, and it is going to be such a great trimester, and I can't wait to see all of you.